Hey, Mr. Ram. Do you ever, look up at the stars and think about why we're here? Or the fact that the temporal fabric of this universe seems to be interwoven with rusty gears and scary monsters? Yeah, me too. I'm glad we had this talk. What's up, guys? Welcome back. So, last episode was pretty awesome. We got our swag on with our tin bronze lantern with the golden lining. And, this lantern must be lucky or something because as soon as we did that, we took off that way and we found a cave and we found a translocator. So, yep, that was pretty epic. Pretty epic indeed. So yeah, I got myself learnt a little bit, and in order to fix the translocator, I'm gonna need some of the temporal gears, and I'm gonna need to find some metal parts. And these, as far as I know, are just from they're only used to repair the translocators. Now, you can get these from, some nasty mobs, like the locust nests and stuff, but I think you can find these in, the wooden, mine shafts and wooden rooms and stuff underground. So, yeah, there's that. And I realize I say there's that a lot. I'm going to try I'm going to try not to do that. But anyway, speaking of being learned, let me just make sure my food's okay. I'm cooking up a bunch of food because I want to use that meat. But yeah, speaking of getting learned, I want to talk about temporal stability a little bit. Because, when I ended the last episode, there was another medium temporal storm. And pretty much slept through it. But when I got up, I seen a corrupted drifter. Now, those fellows are pretty nasty. And he was pretty beefy. And I didn't get hit by him, but I have a good feeling that those guys do a pretty good amount of damage. But anyway, so that got me thinking about the temporal stability. So I wanna talk about how the temporal stability works and shed some light on the subject. So basically, your temporal stability is kind of like the player's relationship with the world in a temporal sense, right? So it's like your yin and yang with the world. So some people compare it to your sanity. It's kind of not your sanity. It's more of your balance with this world. So, certain areas are temporally unstable, and your gear will spin down slowly if you are in those areas. Now, obviously, if you go underground, and the deeper you go, the more unstable your temporal stability becomes, and it will continue to drop. Now, if your stability drops all the way, you will enter what's called the rust world, and you do not want to be in the rust world. Rust world is bad, okay? Rust world bad. Basically, the drifter spawns is set to max, and you constantly take damage, and it's pretty much a nightmare. So you don't want to be there. All right? So, there are a couple ways that you can restore your temporal stability if it's going down too much. And one of those ways is simply by murdering drifters. And the stronger the drifter that you murder, the more stability you will recover. But that is a very temporary temporary fix, but also a little bit better temporary fix to your stability is you can take a temporal gear. You can put it in your offhand, and then you can equip the knife. Now, apparently, if you hold right click with your gear in your offhand and the knife, you will do a little animation and you will take damage, hurt yourself, but then your stability will restore by about 28%. Now keep in mind, if you do that, you gotta hold the right click during the entire animation, otherwise you will take damage and you won't get the benefit from using the temporal gear. So you can do that in a pinch if you're like way down, and you have a lot of temporal gears, you don't care about using them. You can prolong your spelunking and stuff like that way. But it is just temporary, because eventually you're going to have to come back up to a stable area, and you're going to have to let it go up. Now, as far as the temporal storms go, the temporal storms are more of like a weather pattern type thing. So those are going to happen basically about every 10 days. And whether they're light, medium, or heavy doesn't really determine the length of the storm, or rather the intensity of it. So the heavy ones, things will be really woo, really tripping out. And, as time goes on, worse and worse drifters will spawn in. And like I said, I'm seeing the corrupted drifters now. And really, I pretty much want to be sleeping through those. Which leads me to my next thing that I want to talk about, which is how to survive the temporal storms if you're not trying to fight your way through them and you're not sleeping through them. So basically, what I think I'm going to do pretty soon is I'm just going to put slabs, because the drifters, during the storms, they can spawn everywhere, but they can't spawn on slabs. So I'm probably going to put slabs in my house. I'm definitely going to put slabs in the cellar, and at the very least, I could go down in the cellar where there's slabs and there's nowhere for drifters to spawn in, and I could shut myself down there and I could be safe. You could do what I was going to do also. You can pull up and be on one block, because, the drifters aren't going to spawn by you because there's nothing for them to spawn on. And, of course, the other way is you can sleep. When it says temporal storm imminent, you can just go to bed. And when you wake up, the storm will be gone. Now, I think there was one time where I actually went to bed during the temporal storm and woke up and there was a drifter hitting me. But that was the only time that happened. So yeah, there's a little bit of information about the temporal storms. So now we're a little bit more learned in that subject. But the Blackguard has a lot on his plate today, a lot he wants to do. And he definitely wants to get more food because he's always very hungry. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go get a little bit more bronze. And oh yeah, I don't know why I said we didn't have enough to make the anvil, because we totally have had enough this whole time. Like, I think I've already made like 1,400 units, so, with 16 of these we can make 1,000. So, we already have enough to do that, but I want to go get more. So I'm going to try to do that. Hopefully I won't spend too much time. I'm continuing with the farm. And I'm going to do some of that. I really want to get, like I said, some more bronze stuff. I'm going to get the anvil. And I want to actually go over to this trader. And I don't... where's the artisan one? Yeah, this one. And I don't remember what this guy actually wants, his trades, but I'm going to go back and rewatch the video. And I do have like a couple of rusty gears, so I want to come out here anyway because I want to take samples. So, I think the plan is going to be I'm going to come out here and visit this artisan. And we're going to see if maybe we can grab something up from the artisan. But I'm also very curious to test around this basalt. Because I know before I found a lot of the limonite or whatever it is, it's basically iron in the basalt before. And so, once we get our bronze anvil and stuff, we'll be ready to try to get us some iron. So, yeah, I kind of want to come down here anyway for those reasons. So that's the plan. But I got some stuff to do. The Blackguard's going to be very busy before that. So, I will be back shortly. Alright guys, so me and the Blackguard are busy here in Sleepy Valley. I'm getting ready to go see our artisan friend. And yeah, our artisan friend, he wants some clay. He wants some charcoal. He wants to buy a little bit of peat, and he also wants to buy a vessel. So we're gonna see if we can't hook our friend up and see if he can hook us up with some sweet artisan swag for our house. But real quick, we need to tend to the farm, but I want to get some water. So I want to make like just a permanent water source over there, like this. But I think eventually I'm going to make a well, like right there. Put a little well. So that we got some water by our farm. Yeah, our trees are coming up. And I've chopped a few of them already to turn them into charcoal. Alright, so there's a water source. We might need to water this, so I found a few more seeds actually. I found some more flax, I think. Pretty sure I did. I think I put it in here. Yep. A couple more flax. Yeah, we got a bunch of turnips now too. And onions. So we're actually looking pretty good on food. But we need a lot more flax still. So, yeah, I'm rotating the K stuff over here. And all this is mature, as you guys can see. So, let's pick some of this stuff up. Oh yeah, I should probably just get my scythe. I'm so used to like picking those individually. But yeah, there's enough there. I could just get my scythe. Let's do that. Do some real harvesting. So if I like scythe these ones, that's not gonna break these, right? For science? Oh, it does. Okay. Alright. Well, we know that now. We don't really want to be, we want to be careful with the scythe. But that's alright. I think we can still use it here. Oh, some of this is, a little bit of this is still growing. Alright, well. I don't want to be breaking stuff that's still growing. Yeah. Got a decent amount of this. But not enough. But yeah, I'm going to start giving the grain to the animals, I think. The flax grain. So I feel like that's a better use for it because it doesn't really give us much. But we definitely have a decent amount of grain. I'm going to be making some more pies. Our berry bushes should be going pretty soon. So let's just see what we got here. Yeah, these are all my turnips. Quite a bit of them there. Yeah, not a bad harvest. Not a bad harvest at all. So yep. I'm gonna go and continue getting this stuff ready to go see the trader, and I'm also gonna make up a prospecting pick. Alright guys, well, I think I'm ready for my little journey. I got some food, I made some bread because we're lacking greens in our diet. We're also lacking fruit, but we're gonna fix that as soon as our berries come. But I made another prospecting pick. I got a couple of pickaxes. That guy was taking a beating. Alright, yeah, I got a couple of pickaxes. A couple bronze ones. Did I break the other one? I thought I had two. I know I broke the copper one. I think I broke the other bronze one too. But anyway, I got a pick. So yeah, so I'm gonna go. Let's see if I can find some iron. I did think that I had a second pick. Okay, I got everything I need. And yeah, look at these trees. Got a nice little forest going. Yeah, it feels good. And these are all gonna get chopped. Wow, look at that one. It's like all log right there. Alright, we're just gonna go, and yeah, you know, unfortunately I can't pick up like a ton of stuff. Since those are by the house, I'll leave them, but I'll definitely be prioritizing flax. And yeah, I'm gonna go around the mountain here if I can, because I need to go out this way. So I'll be back when I get a little bit closer. Oh, alright, well, we're gonna murder these wolves because we want the hides for the winter time. We do want these hides. Sure, I've seen another one. And yeah, I have 3 gears at the house that I forgot. I'm always forgetting something, man. Like, I got everything else for the trader, but I forgot my gears, and I don't feel like going back for the 3 gears, so... Where'd you go? How dare you just attack me and run away? Alright, well, I'm gonna continue on my way here. All right, well, it's 10:24 a.m. and I am well on my way to the trader. And, this trip really isn't too bad, all things considered. It's a bit of a distance, but it's not too bad. But I see some more wolves over here. And I need their warm fur. Are you at, wolves? Get wrecked. Yeah, we're gonna put these furs to good use. Pelts, whatever you want to call them. All we gotta do is oil these up. Some fat. Alright, I'm gonna continue to be on my way. And oh yeah, somebody was asking me what I thought, what I want to see added to the game. And the big one for me is other means of transportation, like other than walking. So like boats for sure. Oh, there's a wolf. Boats, and like maybe dog sleds even, or horses with carts, or donkeys with carts, or something like that. But we definitely need a way to traverse water better, and we need some better means of travel on land as well. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Alright, well, I mean, we're almost there, not that much further. What's this? Seeds. Alright, let's see what kind of seeds we get from this. Are there gonna be more soy seeds? Oh, there's spelt seeds. Alright. I don't have much inventory, and I want to do some mining, so let's just go see the trader. Alright guys, well I'm over by the trader, and I couldn't help myself because I feel the mining fever coming on. Well, I couldn't help myself, I had to check here, and check it out. We got very high bismuthinite here. So, if nothing else, I should be able to find some of that. So, I'm just gonna mark this as a hole. Just enough for me to see and know what it is. And yeah, I'm gonna continue doing this actually while there's still daylight. I'm probably gonna crash out by the trader at night. But like I said, I feel it coming on. I feel the mining fever. It's kind of like gambling, It's like I gotta get more samples. Let's do a couple more on camera just real quick, right in this area before I go over where the basalt is, because you guys are probably curious like I am what else is here. Alright. Still bismuth. Alright, well this area might be pretty good for bismuth, and we know the area over by our house is good for zinc. So that's pretty good to know. But alright, I'm going to go over here and test out what's over here. Alright guys, so I'm over here in this slate area. I actually thought this was basalt. But we're just going to see what's here. It's in this area. Alright, what are we gonna get? Very little of anything. Alright. Let's go a little bit further this way. Yeah. I was hoping this was basalt actually. I think this stuff is. But I don't know. Let's just keep looking. Let's go over here. Let's do a few samples over here. Alright, well, there's not a whole lot over here. It's a little bit disappointing. That is pretty cool. We found very high amounts of the bismuth. So, this video is probably going to be a little long, but let's just go... Let's go see what's in this granite kind of area. Oh, we got a vessel. Seeds. Rye seeds. Okay. Oh, that was thunder. Okay. Alright. Well, it's storming. It's getting a little late, so I'm gonna head back over by the trader. And I'm gonna get some of that bismuth. I was hoping we would get a hit on some iron, but that's alright. Alright, I'm almost back by the trader, and I'm actually gonna mine during the night. There's a pack of wolves over here, though. How dare you run away? I'm sorry, puppy. Alright, so I'm gonna get these wolves, and then I'm actually gonna mine during the night. I guess I'm just getting one wolf because my knife is gone. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get some of that bismuth. Because, you know, it says very high at 4.4%. So, I think I have a pretty good chance of getting some. So that's the plan, and I will come back when I find some. Alright guys, so I'm down here. This is like the second. Yeah, this is the second mine shaft I've dug. And I got a hit on the bismuth down here, and I was just getting small readings. It was kind of throwing me off, so I was digging around all over the place, but I found it's right here. So, yep, it's poor. But hopefully there's some more of this in this area. So let's try to pick that up and not the stones. But yeah, so we got some bismuth. So that feels pretty good, even though we didn't get iron. I will take this. This is nice. I'll get as much of this as I can. And this chunk is supposed to be like 4.4% of this stuff, so maybe I'll do a few more shafts later on, but you know, right now the sun's basically out, so I'm gonna get this stuff, and I'm gonna see what I can get from the trader, and I'm gonna call this a proper venture. I do wish this was some medium ore, but we know this area is kind of rich in this stuff, so that's good. Yeah, so that's not very much really, but is there any more down here? Let's see. No ore nearby. Alright, well I guess I got it all. And I definitely want to probe for some more of this stuff. And I'm going to use up some of this dirt to get some of my ladders back. So I'm going to go back to the surface and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back up. Let's go look at the trader. And I need to ditch a few things from my inventory. Yeah, I hear you, Mr. Trader. I'm about to say, what's up? We can eat our bread. Alright, Mr. Trader. Alright, so. Oh, he buys, yeah, and when I rewatched the video, I couldn't tell if this was like a fired vessel or not. But yeah, he only buys the special vessels. Okay, fair enough. Oh, and this actually changed, so he doesn't buy peat. Alright, well I should have figured this changes. He's not buying peat no more, and he's not buying coal, but he is buying some clay. How much of that does he want? Demand 4, so he'll do 4 stacks of clay. I have 2 stacks. Two whole gears. Well, now I'm really wishing I would have brought the 3 that I had. Could have got ourselves a flower pot. A planter would be cool. Yeah, I would have had 5 gears. What are you gonna do? I tried. Yeah, I should have known that this guy was gonna be buying other stuff. I mean, he'll give us one gear for some animal fat, but hi, Mr. Trader. Well, I'm gonna try to find a little bit more bismuth, and then I'm gonna head home. So I'll see you guys back at the house. Alright guys, I'm back here in Sleepy Valley. And yeah, look at all this bushmeat. Ended up killing quite a few wolves. Got a few hides going now for sure. And you know what? Let's just look at this real quick. So I suppose I want to make a fur coat first, because you know I feel like that probably makes sense. So it looks like you can use the medium or large. Yeah, as far as I know, the huge pelts aren't in the game yet. You can use medium or large, so it looks like you can use like, you know, a mixture of medium and large. But, you know, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So you need 16 of those pelts, which you just get by oiling them. So let's, you know, we could just do that and get ready to make our coat. So medium, we got 16 medium hides. We'll get 16 oiled hides. And those will turn into 16 pelts. And we'll be able to make our coat. So that'll be pretty cool. Let's just put those in there. Yeah. So I did find some more of this. Yeah, I found some in the granite that was medium. So got a little bit of that. This is the ore I got. I got 55 chunks of that. So I'm going to be crushing this up. I found a little bit of lead too. And I got a little bit of copper. And there's like some more around me, so I need to mine some more of that too. But yeah, overall, pretty fruitful venture. Even though we didn't buy anything from the trader, but we did get a couple gears because we were able to trade the clay. So at least there was that. And you know, it's not too far, so I'll just, you know, continue to build up my gears a little bit, and we will go back there and get some swag for the house. But until then, I gotta call this one here, guys. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.